We did a transatlantic. It's pretty straightforward. It was good. A couple problems, but that's boating. So all in all, good.
Hospitality's been amazing.
Everybody's so friendly and helpful. Like, of course, when you're boating, you always need repairs or you need something. You need to find an expert, and everyone's been great at helping us find the right people. And they've been real
great
helpful.
People.
We came across from Canary Islands into Rodney Bay, and it was an Atlantic crossing, and it was wild, an experience, and I mean now we go on and do the world, so
more oceans to cross.
We've been here. We did the Arcs. We've been here since the 13th of December, so we spent Christmas here. People are amazing. Food's lovely. We just loved the beach. Honestly, we just loved. We've been walking up and down the area, like up and down the hills. It's
we spent a lot of time snorkeling at Pigeon Island. It's incredible. A small part of the World Arc.
Yes, we are crew, so we did hitchhiking, and so we just have one part of the.
She goes from here to Colombia, and I go from here to Panama.
Just that.
Well, we love it. It's really green,
we love it,
sunny, warm, beautiful.
A lot of falls, a lot of nature. Yes.
Nice food.
Very green. Perfect.
Nice beaches too.
But, making St. Lucia your home or your starting point is something that we actually welcome very much. You can feel it by the warmth and the hospitality that we have been extending. And I just want to let you know that when you do come back, we'll have something a little more exciting for you. So please make sure that everyone comes back. It's very heartwarming to see that, a race of that magnitude could start on a little island, in the Caribbean. And there are no other global circumnavigating races that are starting from anywhere close to us. So we're quite happy to be, one of distinction. And you make it possible. And that's what we use to market St. Lucia as this ideal tourism destination. I know you're taking off now, but I assure you that when you do come back, please leave a little time in your schedule to allow you to experience, the reason why the French and the British have fought over us so many times. And why it is that, we reflect all of those things that have made us unique and attractive, the African spirit and strength and resilience, the flair of India, on the whole Asian side. And while I don't look like any one of them, except the Africans, I can assure you that, we have an island that presents all of those things in exquisite forms, from our culinary, treats, the dress, the traditions that we have, all reflect our history. So I wish you the best in your journey. I wish you every success. I would like everybody to come back. If you want, you can come back with more. You'd be very welcome. I don't mean that you should have more along the way, but bring some friends across. And we look forward to receiving you in 2026, and look forward to having a very good time. So thank you very much for choosing St. Lucia, and we wish you all the best.
When I started off, I first said to Paul, exactly who's there and what's going to happen. And when he explained to me all that you'll be doing for the next few months, I'm convinced you're the most insane people there are on the face of this earth. But I'll also tell you, you're my favorite people, because I have the privilege to address many gatherings about tourism, but nobody makes more noise than you do. Event, and there were actually trouble we had just trying to get everybody to just keep quiet so we can have the ceremony. So you very well behaved despite all the noise that you're making. So that's really fantastic. My task tonight is to say farewell to you. You're about to embark on a journey that I can never dream of doing, and I will never dream of doing. But you're really, really brave and exciting individuals who have dedicated yourselves to enjoying life. And I think recently we were at the ACT event, and somebody described it really well. They said this is about freedom. This is about being out there and discovering yourself and enjoying yourself and what true freedom really means. Well, I guess I've given up on democracy. I'll never know what freedom is all about. But I'm glad that you are starting off in St. Lucia. I'm glad you got an opportunity to spend a few days in St. Lucia and to just learn about our people, our history, and just everything there is about St. Lucia. St. Lucia was known during the colonial days as a military colony because of sailing, really. We had the Castries Harbour and we had all those bays and whatnot, and they fought 14 times for St. Lucia. It was 7 times British, 7 times French. So there's a lot that St. Lucia has to offer that is attractive, and I hope you discovered it over the last few days. And I think you're coming back next year, April, right? So I hope all goes well by then, that I'll be able to welcome you when you do come back next year, and we can all celebrate, all that you've achieved. So please go safe, enjoy, and on your lonely nights, remember the Peters, remember Sean and the Marina, and remember all that was wonderful about St. Lucia. And before you leave, buy a bottle of Chairman's Reserve rum. So when those nights are really rough, you can take a couple of gogs and feel better about yourself. So be safe, enjoy everything, and hope to see you next year. Thank you very much.
Minister, thank you very much for those words and some of those instructions, which I'm sure our participants will have no hesitation in following. It's been an exciting week for participants as we've gathered together in Rodney Bay and started to get to know one another. Of course, there'll be some intrepidation amongst the fleet as we prepare to set off on Saturday, but we trust that you all feel well prepared and excited about the incredible journey that's ahead of you, the places you will visit over the next several months. On behalf of the fleet, I would like to say a huge thank you to all our partner organisations here in St. Lucia who make the magic happen. St. Lucia Tourism Authority, represented by Louis here this evening. The talented teams of Events Company St. Lucia with Lorraine Sidoni and IGY Rodney Bay Marina with Sean. It's their ongoing support to the World Arc arrangements here that make nights like this and indeed the whole programme so special for you. So on behalf of the fleet, thank you all for all you do for us. Thank you. I think the dance floor is going to open soon and the food and the drink is going to come, so don't hesitate at all. Let's make this a memorable evening, as the Minister said, so we can have good memories to bring us back to St. Lucia in several months' time. But I'd also like to take the opportunity to thank the World Cruising Club team who are starting to support you on your great adventure and make the programme happen this week. They will sustain that for the rest of your time on World Arc, and we of course look forward to doing so. Thank you very much, team. Lastly, I'd like to thank you, the crews of World Arc, for choosing to go on this great adventure with the event, and of course the many of you who are returning from other World Cruising Club events, indeed World Arc included. Thank you for throwing yourselves into a busy programme this week to start to get to know one another. There are some truly awesome places ahead of you on the World Arc route and some great sailing in between. But look around, because it will be the people on the World Arc and the way you you support one another, the information you share, the advice, the laughter, the thoughts, maybe the tears, that will really make this adventure what it is, the adventure of a lifetime. It's great to be gathering this event together here in St. Lucia. Your adventure starts here. You've heard it before, but it starts here on the island of St. Lucia, and we wish you all the fun and enjoyment over the journey ahead. Thank you again to our guests this evening for their kind words and those that have helped set up the event tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the rest of your evening, and more importantly, enjoy your adventure with World Arc. Thank you.